Hello everyone, I'm Aisha and I'm with Hind, and today in this podcast we'll be discussing the Great Gatsby.
Hello, and I'm Hind. So, Aisha, are you enjoying the novel so far?
Oh yes, I am enjoying the novel pretty much though. It's quite interesting and captivating.
And what topic do you find more interesting?
Well, I don't find one topic interesting. Actually, I find couple topics around are interesting, mainly feminism. Women were portrayed as objects to be used however men would like, and that all that mattered was their beauty. In chapter 1, page 13, where Daisy says, I'm glad it's a girl and I hope she'll be a fool. That's the best thing a girl can be in this world. A beautiful little fool. First, Daisy chose specific words where she said that she wishes her daughter to be a fool. It gives a selfish effect to the passage since the mother is wishing her daughter to be a fool so she doesn't care about her surroundings nor find her life difficult for her to live. And the impact of the whole text is proving a point since Daisy knew that at her age, women nearly had no value. So she didn't want her daughter to know much so she doesn't suffer in her life. As all what matters is her being simple and pretty and maybe a fool. Here it is suggesting misogyny. It's where women are hated, weren't accepted, and seen as items to be used as it proves the point that women were chosen just for their wealth and looks, since no place nor value for women at the time and also men were ruling over. So the only way for them out is their beauty, not their personality nor their brains.
Did that represent your only interest in the Great Gatsby's feminism, or do you find more to the subject?
Of course not. Feminism was portrayed in multiple images, but I still have other points that I'll be discussing. Not only misogyny were presented here in feminism, but patriarchy was present too. And that can be seen through chapter 2, page 25, where Myrtle is shouting out to Tom and saying, I'll say it whenever I want to, Daisy, Day, making a short deft movement. Tom buttoned and broke her nose with his open hand. Here is present the lexical choices where the word "deft" was used, it emphasizing how strong the punch or the hit was to the point where it literally broke Myrtle's nose and was bleeding. And that was how women were treated in the novel, by being degraded basically. And since they hated bold, outgoing women, when they don't agree with your demands and do whatever they want without caring about anything nor anyone. And that suggests patriarchy and how it's easier to violate women than men, and how men have the upper hand. And here, masculinity and men are valued more than women, since they are respected more and they were giving much more power than women, thinking that men are they can do whatever they can and they are capable of doing everything what women are not, and they are just being used, and they have to do was just what we ask them to do. And not only that, but Tom's character here is showing that he lacked respect for women, that he accepted on himself to hit Myrtle and break her nose, and that shows and proves the point that women were degraded and they were never respected. And as they were never respected, it was easier for women to just go and to deal with it by violence. They just violate women just as a relief or just as a response for the woman's actions. Hope you enjoyed this podcast done by me and him. Thank you for listening to this, which was about the Great Gatsby and how women were portrayed and how feminism was explored here in the Great Gatsby and how it included misogyny and patriarchy. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.